Hey everybody, it's Marty from aspectLED. Today we're going to take a look at the 2-head and 3-head motion floodlight. So let's take a look at the details. On the 2-head version, this is rated at 20 watts and it is rated at 2000 lumens. The 3-head version is rated at 36 watts and it is rated at 2800 lumens. Now let's take a look at the power. These need to be connected to 120 volts AC. They simply have a hot black wire, a white neutral wire, and a yellow with a green stripe ground wire. These need to be connected following the proper electrical codes. Now let's talk about the mounting. We're going to mount these into our sample box right here. The box doesn't come with your kit. This is just an example to show you how it gets mounted. So let's take a look at this bracket right here. This comes with the light. You need to make sure you aim this to the inside of the box. So this part is facing into the box. This is an outdoor light. You want to make sure you're using the gasket that comes with the light. So put that on next. If you forget the gasket and wire everything up, you're going to have to unwire it to mount it. Once it's mounted, there's actually some adjustments that you can make. You can loosen up the side wing nuts and adjust the angle of the light right here. There's also an adjustment right here where you can spin the light here. And finally, you can actually move this little shroud or hood to make sure you're shrouding the light from whatever angle you need to do. You can also adjust the motion on its own pivot right here and tighten it up with a little tightening screw on the back. Okay, now that we've talked about how to mount this and how to adjust it, let's take a look at the controls. On the back side here, on the underside of the motion head detector, we have all of our controls. You'll notice that there's a controller right here, a slider, and the first setting on it is on time. What this means is it's just gonna be on. If you have it on a switch and you turn it off, the light turns off. If you turn the switch on, the light's going to be on. It's bypassing the motion detector and the photoelectric cell that is in the light. The next setting is full automatic mode. This means it's using both the photosensor and the motion detector. And once that's enabled, that enables these 3 dials that you can adjust. The first dial here is your photoelectric eye and its sensitivity. So this is going to say if it gets down to a certain level of brightness or intensity at night, you can dial it back and make it less sensitive or more sensitive. That way it doesn't just come on when like a cloud goes over. The second one here is time. That one is for the motion detector. So if something triggers the motion detector, this is how long the light's going to stay on when that's been tripped. So you can dial that from 5 seconds up to 5 minutes. And finally, the range one, that adjusts between 10 feet up to 50 feet range for the motion detector. Now the last setting on here is just dawn to dusk. This bypasses the motion detector. So it makes these 2 functions right here, it turns them off. This just makes the light turn on when it's dawn or when it's dusk, and it stays on until dawn. So that's a handy little adjustment there that you can use if you don't need the motion detecting. Thank you for watching. For more helpful videos on aspectLED lights, please light up that subscribe button.